Welcome to Season Chasers. I'm Rob Freeman. Those that love nature and outdoor sports spend a lot of quality time looking for adventure throughout the year. The more you study, the more you learn about the peak seasons in nature. It's fun to know when it's best to go fishing or hunting, when it's time to pick blueberries, wild mushrooms, or native pecans. Sometimes the peak season is close to home, right in your own backyard, or it could be miles away near the mountains and the sea. Either way, this program will chase the seasons where the action is hot.
Happy turkey season, everybody. It's April in southeast Kansas. Today's outdoor story features my fishing buddy Ned and his first Kansas turkey hunt. We'll start out with a group of mature veterans. Then we nearly get run down by a bunch of jakes. Ned, Jason, and some other special guests are hunting wild turkey today with shotguns and one really sharp crossbow. It's all for you today on Season Chasers.
Thanks for coming along.
Season Chasers, sponsored by CP Communications.
Come see us at CP Communications, your locally owned and operated U.S. Cellular authorized agent in Pittsburgh, Parsons, Chanute, and Fort Scott. Locally owned for over 18 years.
Kansas Land Tire, your Goodyear dealer at 9th and Broadway in Pittsburgh. O'Malley Implement, home of the John Deere Gator, South 69 in Pittsburgh. And by Blue Ribbon Farm and Home.
And this is the Goofy Goat right here.
When you go turkey hunting with Ned, it's probably a good idea to brush up on your sign language. Ned sets up ahead of the call and the camera, and I at least make an effort to turn these strutting longbeards away from their real girlfriends. Ned is carrying a crossbow today. These birds are way outside the upper kill range of 50 yards. I interpret these hand signals to say that we didn't fool those two great big ones, and they went that away. In addition to running and gunning, we spent some time on opening day trying to stay out of the sideways rain showers.
It's really coming down pretty good now.
Well, one thing we can say for sure is that there's not going to be so much dust on the road this afternoon. It's all right. I don't think there's anything right in front of us to worry about spooking right now anyhow. But we keep telling ourselves that turkeys like to come out in the open in the rain. And we're going to be testing that theory.
Real hard today.
As the morning wears on. But get a look at this. Oh yeah. I think we may have broken that old drought. The big lake is finally full for the first time in about a year or so. Been water running out of the spillway a bit. And timely rains like this can really get the prairie greened up and alive, and that's kind of what we're counting on. We think the turkeys are roosting in the woods behind us, and hopefully coming out here into this open area for the green growth during the daytime. But we're in the cover blind, and we've got a floor, and carpet, and a couple iron chairs with arms on them, and boat cushions, and we are styling on the prairie.
That we are.
With the cold rain coming down. We were sitting under a tree, I think it lasted about 10 minutes in this kind of conditions. And I was telling Ned earlier that it's amazing how if you can just keep your feet and your seat dry in conditions like this, your attention span is quite a bit greater. But you go getting wet feet, or wet seat, you'll be thinking of good reasons to head toward the truck.
That's the truth.
We're going to stay put right here for a while, and I don't think we'll be heading to the truck until there's a big break in this shower. We'll keep you posted here on opening morning on Season Chasers.
Extreme environments can cause a spontaneous change in DNA, resulting in unexpected power and agility. Introducing the all-new, all-powerful Gator RSX 850i. 62 horsepower, a fully independent multi-link suspension, and a top speed of 53 miles per hour. It's a whole new species of Gator.
I'm Travis from Kansas Land Tire in Pittsburgh. We offer name brand tires like Goodyear, Dunlop, Kelly Springfield, Mastercraft, and virtually any tire for the job. We also staff ASE certified technicians to provide oil service, transmission and brake work, engine diagnostics, battery service, alignments, and more. We also now have a nationwide warranty and ask us about payment options like Goodyear Credit. Kansas Land Tire, 9th and Broadway in Pittsburgh, an authorized Goodyear dealer. See our ad and names and numbers.
Why switch phone service because of bad reception when you can adapt, like this family, with reception antlers?
Say goodbye to adapting to bad reception and hello to the highest network satisfaction of any national carrier. U.S. Cellular. Hello better.
Introducing the Samsung Galaxy S3 for only $199.99 at CP Communications.
Hi, I'm Chuck from CP Communications, the area's only locally owned and operated U.S. Cellular authorized agent, serving the local area for the past 18 years.
But before his visit was over, Ned set out on his own one evening with a shotgun. Ned, what happened here?
Went down to the river and found me a turkey.
Now this is out of the canyon?
You know, when you take that road all the way down and it goes to the creek, well, I sat up on a tree on the top of the creek because I know they always drink before they go to bed. So when I first got there, a hen went down and I played, you know, with her. She came up and I practiced on her, and then I went back down there and about 20 deer went by, so I was sitting frozen, and then as soon as the deer went, I heard these turkeys coming down the hill, and this one crossed the creek, took a drink, came up and started walking down, and one shot right in the head.
Well, let's get a look at him.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that thing.
Now this is the first time you've turkey hunted in Kansas?
This is my first Kansas turkey right here. Beauty, ain't he?
What kind of beard is on it?
Look at this. Look at the size of that thing.
There's just one on there, or is there more?
Nope, I only see the one. Well, maybe.
Look real close now. Look above it.
Oh.
That's a big one.
Big bird. Weighs a lot, let me tell you. Pretty neat.
Well, I knew you were pretty excited when you called for a ride. Said it's too heavy to carry. Oh, darn. So tell us how long you've been working on this.
My first hunt was last Saturday. This is Friday night. We hunted 5 days. We fished too.
But we didn't have what you'd call ideal conditions.
Oh, that rainstorm put us on the bad side of things. Man.
We got deer snorting at us over here.
Not real big. About an inch. Maybe a little more.
That could be a 3-year-old bird there. I mean, that's...
So I'd like to get a picture of this tail before it falls apart.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's big.
Oh, look, it's a double.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, look. Look at that one. Look at it.
Cool.
That's a double beard.
Here, let's get another shot while we're pitch dark here.
Hold that out. That's a double beard, man.
I want to get this tail before it's pitch dark.
There we go.
Cool.
Woo, woo!
All right, getting dark fast, man. And you know what? If I wasn't carrying him, I would have had a crack at another one coming back. He was sitting on the road. He went right up in the air, and I had a turkey over my shoulder.
Cool. Good job. The next few mornings, I went out to the blind by myself, but I wasn't out there alone for very long. I just let them continue to pile up in my feeding spot, hoping that a great big tom would come by and bust up the party. Baited locations get a lot of traffic from the hens and jakes, but the warier old toms aren't always in as big a hurry to visit the corn. I was surprised to observe the differences among these jakes. Jakes are male turkeys that are less than a year old. They're not fully mature, and they're extremely gullible. You never know what you just might see out here. These two jakes are about as surprised as me when the bearded hen lays a fresh egg in the corn pile. What's up with that? Quite a lesson today in natural science. Spring has arrived at Blue Ribbon Farm and Home. Now's the time to prepare your garden for the spring weather ahead. Blue Ribbon has hundreds of varieties of top quality garden seed, so you can get started. Whether you have a lap dog, a sport dog, chickens, or a goofy goat, Blue Ribbon Farm and Home has all the feeds you'll ever need.
You talk about a goofy goat, and this is the goofy goat right here.
Why switch phone service because of bad reception when you can adapt, like this family, with reception antlers?
Say goodbye to adapting to bad reception and hello to the highest network satisfaction of any national carrier. U.S. Cellular. Hello better.
Introducing the Samsung Galaxy S3 for only $199.99 at CP Communications.
Hi, I'm Chuck from CP Communications, the area's only locally owned and operated U.S. Cellular authorized agent, serving the local area for the past 18 years.
I tagged along one morning with J.D. Taylor from Pittsburgh. It's difficult sometimes to sort out a shot when you have a lot of choices, but it's easier to focus on a shot with a single target coming into range. That is, if it doesn't turn its back to the gun. In the replay, could even see the plastic shot cup bouncing off the ground.
I think they calmed him right down. All right, and what just went on here?
Oh, I didn't realize you were looking at me.
Well, we got, I think the old scope worked on that one, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It worked out very nicely. Yeah. I was just waiting for him to keep his head kind of in a stable position and got him.
Turned his back to you as soon as he got in there.
Yeah.
Well, if you let him get a few more kernels of corn, they weigh better, you know. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look.
That's what I'd call a mostly dead Jake.
Yeah.
Double-bearded Jake.
Sure, this is a Benelli M4 tactical shotgun, and we just put a reflex Trijicon scope here. So basically, you've got a single dot sight, and what you see is what you get. As long as the dot's on there, that's what you'll hit.
Well, you smoked that one today pretty well with that one.
Yeah, it worked out really nice.
No second shot needed.
Nope.
Good job. I've been seeing lots of hens and jakes at this spot, so today I brought along the Carbon Express Crossbow, open for an opportunity for an up-close shot. Even when filmed at 30 frames per second and high-definition resolution, a crossbow shot is almost too fast for us to see. I went out and found the bolt that I shot, along with feathers and signs of blood. Hope we're able to find this one.
I don't know if that's the one I shot, but you put up a pretty good fight. Check this out. Look at the beard on it.
It looks like a red-headed bear.
Yeah, look at that. Alright, this is the first bird I've ever taken with a bow. And this is something I've noticed on some of these birds out here, is they've got a little bit of a red tint on the end. Now, I don't know if that has to do with global warming or acid rain or anything like that, but most of the beards I've all seen are black. But this is a Jake turkey, and got him with the crossbow. Figure it out here, but got a complete pass through here, and pretty awesome weapon, this crossbow. This one was from about 20-25 yards. We'll try to show it to you again, but we found the arrow stuck in the ground over here, and after he was shot, this Jake flew pretty much almost straight up and seemed to fold up in the air and fell over right by the fence, and not too hard to find, and glad to bring him in. But first kill with the crossbow, and I want to thank the folks at Antler Ridge in Lamar, Missouri for making this possible. I've carried this crossbow. It's a Carbon Express crossbow for a good part of the deer season and part of this turkey season, And today is the first time I've really launched one of the broadheads that they gave me. And I can tell you it's very effective and a lot of fun to hunt with the crossbow, and I'm going to be doing more of that in the Kansas seasons now that, well, I already qualified with the age restrictions, but they've opened it up to more people, and a lot of people are going to be enjoying crossbows, and this is the very reason that I hauled one out here tonight. Really glad that we did. Thanks for coming along here on Season Chasers, Southeast Kansas, turkey with the crossbow.
Well, that's an odd beard. Season Chasers salute to Heidi Burns, who attends Girard Schools. She got her first turkey this season with her dad, George. And Heidi's grandfather, George, also bagged a tom that same day. Way to go, guys. We're almost to the end of the Oklahoma spoonbill season, and I've posted some special clips of this outing on the Season Chasers Facebook page. Jason is always telling me that the spoonbill get bigger toward the end of the season. You can share this show and the exciting spoonbill previews with Season Chasers on Facebook. Tune in each week for some of the stuff you just won't see on other shows. Outdoors, wildlife, and a life of adventure. Being on the lookout for natural foods and making the most of what the wildlife provides. Study, learn, and share the great outdoors with someone who's important to you.